It is here.
Yeah, I'm still having. Why? There's no. Yeah. There's music. I'm still having really weird problems trying to capture the game correctly. Hello. Alright. I think we're good. Got the cat. I still, haven't put up all this St. Jude stuff. It's technically... Oh! Right, okay. Bear with me real fast while we do some Benevity fun. Let's see. We should have, like, a portal? Shoot, because I have something that, How do I log in? Oh, that's not the right one. I need to go grab my... One sec. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so I need to... I have like 25 bucks in my Benevity portal. What, Mage Supremacy? Yeah. I'm not getting an email invite. How do I do this? Sorry, like, we'll get started right away. Why is this being so weird? I totally forgot. Okay, there we go. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Sorry. Look how cute my cat is. Just look at him. Not me. Yeah. Just the kitty. Okay, cool. I saw the VM hard access. I just really want to donate this because I actually can like get it to be contributed to my St. Jude campaign. And I kept forgetting to do this while I was actually at work. But anyways, well, at least log in while I like run around like a dum-dum. Trying to remember all this fun stuff. But yeah, okay, and let me figure out where we are in the campaign, because last week I got distracted by the jumping puzzle, and then I did the Easter event. Stop that. Okay, just... Okay, we got this. Alright, that's right. We have to go talk to Lise. And what are we on? Right, so we are level 61. Randy told me to put this... Let's see, level 61. There you go. Alright. A man with a plan. Where are we going? This way, I think. Yeah. I didn't get that far with the, jumping puzzle. We'll go there eventually, right? Oh, how did... Oh, never mind. Judging from the look on your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. Oh, we don't need to use that. Alright. She's about to give up. No. Well, I suppose we might as well head back to... Wait, I just remembered. There was something on my list I forgot to go visit. Gyoto. He's a Namazu fisherman, whatever that means, and a regular here. Maybe we'll find him if we look around. I'm still trying to get logged into this. Right, up. Knew I was going to forget if I didn't do it. Like, I was like walking home and be like, oh, I need to go back down to my computer and like do this. Okay. When I asked Kotokaze what Namazu meant, she said it was Hingan for catfish. There I was thinking she said fisherman. I mean, that's a thing. What? Why do you stare? Do you have business with me? 1 second. I'm trying to donate money to charity, my dude. Okay. 1 sec, everyone else. Oh, I have until like 10 p.m. tonight. Okay, sweet. Sorry, I think this, like, okay, doesn't lie. Okay. I hope that isn't like first in, first out. Oh, that expires soon too. Shoot, you know what I didn't do correctly was record. Gosh, this is so... okay. History. Okay. Oh, we did it. Okay, so I'm gonna like disconnect and then we're good. We gave money to charity, which I still can do here. Alright, we got it. Sorry. No more like wandering off. Well, I mean, it's still me. Okay, sorry. What? Why do you stare? You have business with me? I mean, it's so cute. By the 12, a talking fish. Yes, a talking fish. How observant of you, Injin. You find me in good spirits, so your rudeness. I will ignore this once, but only if you address me again in the proper manner. So I've never met up. Let's start again. You're a Kyoto, right? My name is Lise, and this is Lyra. We're looking for some friends of ours. That bell is as big as its head, basically. I see. Both these I know well. I help them secure passage across the Ruby Sea. Really? That's wonderful. Could you do the same for us? Yes, this would not be a problem for you. I could charter a ship this very day. But the journey is fraught with much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? I didn't think to bring any money, but surely Tataru will let us take whatever we need from the Scion's coffers, right? We wouldn't be the only passengers, though. Could we take a moment to talk it over with our friends? Yes, but hurry. Your ship must depart under cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset at Tassogar Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring many gil, yes? It's about time our luck changed. Alphino and the others will be thrilled. Alright. So we're gonna smuggle with a catfish. Happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. Yeah. I guess we get like a few days of it or something. I don't know. We'll do that this week. I'm glad that it reminded me because I honestly forgot. I was one of the, I mean, this is going to sound like pretentious. It's probably one of the first affiliates they had. I've never really grown that big. I mean, we had like that nice little bump during COVID when I was doing stuff with Perky Pugs. And, yeah, that was about it. Greetings, honored madame. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar offices? Yes. Welcome back. We ourselves returned but a moment ago. You wouldn't believe some of the things you can find out at the markets. We're spoiled for choice here. I hope my information was of value. Yeah. We spoke with a number of merchants and captains at the southern piers. Several recognized Gosetsu and confirmed that he had been searching for a vessel to deliver him to Authard. None, however, made any mention of Lady Agiri. Yes, it was the same story for us, and you'll never believe what happened. We found a talking fish who's going to smuggle us on a boat. So this Gyodo claims to have aided both Gosetsu and Yagiri? How fortuitous. Not the word I would have chosen, Master Alphino. Stupid's what I'd call it. How can you agree to his price without making any attempt to haggle, or even confirming what it is in the first place? See, Tataro's smart. Yes, that too was a misstep on their part, but it is not what troubles me most. Gyodo and his brother are not renowned for their generosity of spirit. Rather, they are disdained as scheming moneylenders, ever eager to turn a profit from others' misfortune. Everyone else we questioned stated that Gosetsu was alone. Only Gyodo claims to have met both him and Yagiri. Suppose it's possible that Gosetsu made inquiries by himself and only called upon Yagiri once he had found a willing captain? But it is equally possible, if not more likely, that you are being deceived. Do not forget there are many parties present in Kugane with agendas which may run contrary to your own. The Viceroy was once a spy himself, as I recall. I should be surprised if she did not have countless agents here in her employ, all eager to prove themselves to their new master. And what better way to do so than delivering her the heads of foreign insurgents? Fine. You may be right about him, but if Gyoto's working for the Empire, who's to say he didn't try the same trick on Yagiri and Gosetsu? I mean, if he did, he might know where they are, and if he succeeded, they might be in trouble. Anyway, if he holds up his end of the bargain, we'll have nothing to worry about, will we? If he tries to betray us, I vote we take him prisoner and punch him until he tells us the truth. So, if it's a trap, we'll spring it and deal with the consequences. I like the way you think. Very well. We should prepare for the worst. Totaro will remain here, and I shall follow the three of you at a discreet distance. Once more, I must caution you to avoid physical altercation at all cost, even should Imperial agents attempt to engage you. The Sakisegumi will not hesitate to clap you in irons or cut you down. If anything untoward should happen, you are to return here at once. Is that clear? Yeah. Sure. Kugane very Japanese. Yeah, it is. This is like super Japanese. I mean, it makes sense. It's a Japanese game, right? And here I was thinking that Gyoto was just being nice. I tell you now, if Hancock's right about all this, that fish is getting filleted. Rest assured, I will not be far behind, Lyra. While I am no shinobi, I can keep to the shadows when necessary. The Sakisegumi are not to be trifled with. Rare is the week that I do not hear at least one tale of an Injin being arrested under dubious pretext. Fortunately, a wealthy and well-connected ally can help resolve such matters with the minimum of fuss. I had a feeling we might find ourselves in a situation like this, so I made sure to stock up on some special supplies that I thought might prove useful. Alice has them, in case you're wondering. To review, Lyra, Lise, and I will go meet with Gyodo as planned. Alphina will keep watch from a distance, ready to provide support in the likely event that Gyodo attempts to betray us to the Imperials or whomever else. Should that happen, you and Lise will subdue him, and together we will make our escape. Our actions will surely draw the attention of the Sakesegumi. We will evade them with Alphina's assistance and return here with our prisoner. Does that meet with everyone's approval? Of course, there are precautions will be for naught if Gyodo does not play us for fools, but we shall see. To the bridge. Yeah. Oh, wait, are you gonna talk to me and, like, wish me well? Yeah, okay. Okay, to the bridge. That bridge. There's not really, I think, this might be the closest. Oh, I went to the wrong one. To go up there. Okay. Just thinking. Got like lots of dumb stuff. Lise and Alice. It's a trap, isn't it? We may as well stop kidding ourselves. Our would-be ally is nowhere to be seen. Make ready, Lara. Something smells fishy. It's probably a trap. If it smells like a trap, it looks like a trap. It's a trap. Oh, is it? Is that it? It's a trap. It's the fish. It's the fish captain from Star Wars. It's a trap. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
He's late.
Oh, where is it? Recapture, okay.
Endless and most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes. This way, quickly now.
That's not how I expected him to sound. He's very squeaky. And how much do we have to pay? And why is this a thingy? Where's the boat?
Enough. Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
This ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes. Long before was it pledged to another.
He betrayed us.
To me. These ones are for Doma.
I knew it couldn't be this simple.
Nothing personal, yes. Just business.
Then business is about to take a turn for the worse.
I thought
Come
the
on,
belt
let's
thing on
find a
her
way out
neck
of
was
here.
where. Yeah. Like up here, yeah, it's a little weird. Come on, let's find a way out of here. I mean, how did that thingy had a giant bell? You're going trying to be sneaky. Alright, okay, aside... Where'd you come from? I thought I beat you up.
Bloody places.
Is that it? I knew it couldn't be that simple. As expected, the Sakesi have caught our scent. Since fighting them is out of the question, we'll have to wind our way back to the Ruby Bazaar, evading their patrols as we go. If they find you, use these smoke bombs to make your escape. Okay, can we first take the giant bell and throw it in the water? Or at least stuff something in it so it doesn't, you know, clang? Be warned that attacking will result in failure. Okay. So I have to be sneaky. Sneaky, sneak, sneaky, sneak, sneaky, sneak. Sorry, I'm supposed to put this here. Give it a sec to come back. Alright, we need to make our way where? Wait with Alice on the bridge. Okay, so we just go here. Split up and head for the... Which way are we going? This way? I think we shouldn't have gone that way. This is more like... a thing in remembering. The Ruby Bazaar, we just have to go here, right? I feel like we just kind of have to make a break for it. Over here. We only have 4 of these. Make the 12 you made it. I feared our Kojin from might not find you in time. Everything's gonna be alright. Just trust me.
Stay hidden and quiet. Understood?
Are you a lizard?
Clear the road! Clear the road! You there, Korjin. We seek 4 foreigners. 1, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious Namazu. Have you seen them?
For foreigners, you say? Ah, yes! Very rude they were, making no apology as they barged past. They went that way, I think.
Many thanks, good sir. With me, they cannot have gone far.
We have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle helping us out. That's cool.
All is well. The Sekisei Gumi will not return this way for some time, I should think.
Sekisei Gumi. Okay, that's how I'm supposed to say it.
You are of the East Aldenard Trading Company, yes? Come with me. I know a safer way.
Seriously, shove some, like, tissue around that bell.
You are returned. And with guests, I see.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugiri and Gazetsu.
Well done, you. When I saw the Sekisei Gumi out in force, I did begin to worry, but I see my fears were misplaced.
Actually, if it weren't for Soroban, we might not have gotten away.
'Twas my pleasure.
Yet I must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegumi to help us, foreigners of whom you know naught?
Why, out of the kindness of my heart, is what I would like to say, but my motives are not so pure.
I just look at him and see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Sorry.
I chanced to witness your meeting with Hancock at the tavern and saw an opportunity.
An opportunity?
Like many, I came to Kugane as a trader to make my fortune. Kojin of the Red may serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Kojin of the Blue walk a different path.
He sounds like Lore Walker Cho. I wonder if it's the same voice actor.
Regretfully, most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less do business.
I'm actually curious about that now. Who's the voice actor for Sauron? He has like the same tone to his voice. English voice actor. Okay, so the English voice actor for Soroban is... Wait. Is that the right person? Kristen Phillips? It's a turtle, yeah. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I'm seeing who the voice actor, what the other stuff. Oh, it doesn't say he's in other stuff I recognize.
So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright, namely the East Aldenard Trading Company.
So he did this to win favor with him.
Quid pro quo, is it? Well, there is no denying that we owe you a debt. What say you, Hancock? Will you consider doing business with our entrepreneurial friend here?
Rest assured, Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored to hear your proposal.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir. Ah, yes. You sought passage across the Ruby Sea, did you not? I have a ship you can use.
You do? Well then, far be it from us to refuse. You have our deepest thanks.
And you mine.
Okay. Yeah, now that I'm hearing like the actual cadence of him talk, yeah, there's no way Lore Walker Cho, this particular voice actor, different cadence. Anyways. All things considered, that went rather well, thanks to Soroban, that is. You're doubtless wondering why our objective green-hued friend here refers to himself as a Kojin of the Blue. The answer is quite fascinating, really. The Kojin language has many similarities with ancient Hingan, you see. In ancient Hingan, the word for green, au, can mean green or blue. Though I do the word a disservice by even attempting to translate it, so steeped in meaning as it is. Why they elected to keep on calling themselves the Blue in modern times is anyone's guess. I, for one, would have much preferred Kojin of the Ao, but the one theory posits they prefer the sound of the word blue when spoken. Another is they are physically incapable of distinguishing between the two, which would have interesting implications in their everyday life. I did wonder that. There's no denying they were Imperials. They were wearing the same uniforms as the ones outside the consulate. Hey, where is that stupid little, like, fish? Though we are Kojin of the sea, we often come ashore to sell our wares and peruse your markets. It is my hope that an arrangement with the East Aldenard Trading Company will help us more quickly obtain the treasures that we seek. I'm still annoyed he tried to deceive us, but at least we were prepared for it. Even so, next time we should probably try to avoid running around in Kugane in the middle of the night with half the city guards snapping at our heels. Is one of these good for us? Nope, so we're going to go which one looks the best. Yeah. I don't like any of those. 3 slots remain. I know that, but I thought these. I thought they were just like gold coin stuff. We can get rid of those. We don't use them. Anyways, here we go. Right then. Gyoto should be coming around soon. I think it's time we had a little chat, don't you? I do think it's time we had a little chat. It's got a fin. Rise and shine, little fishy. I know you can hear me, so stop pretending to be asleep or I'll give you another ride on my boot. No more boots. All my secrets are yours for the asking. Tell us what you know about Yagiri and Gosetsu. Every last detail. And if I find out later that you lied to me... No more lies. The clear, unvarnished truth. You have my word. Only the samurai did I meet. Yes, only him. He asked after a ship, so I provided an introduction to the Garleans. You mean you led him into a trap, as you did us, because you are an Imperial spy? No, I am no spy. It was just business. Fewer ships pass through Kugane these days, and we have struggled to make ends meet. So the Garleans offered a bounty for any domans found in Kugane. Oh, my mistake. You're not a spy, but a common cutthroat. Not that I'm surprised. You need half a brain to be a spy. That's what happened to the samurai. Such a cruel, vicious tongue you have. He would not go quietly. No. Blades were drawn, men were cut down, and the Tsukasegumi came. They took the samurai away. Hold on a moment. You mean to tell me that the Ijin they arrested the other day was Gosetsu? Oh, had I but known. He is in the custody of the Tsukasegumi. I need only see to it that the requisite funds find their way into the right official's hands, and your friend will walk free. As it is in Eldas, so it is in Kugane. But given the circumstances, it seems we have no choice but to resort to morally questionable means. Oh, we'll make a pragmatist of you yet, Master Alphino. He's not the one that should be, like, whining about money, right? Because, like, he's been doing that all along. I have given you everything you've asked for. Yes. Then is there no need for me to remain your prisoner? Nope. You will stay here because now you know where I am, you little fishy poo-poo head. One of these days I might just punch that man in the face. I hope I never have to carry a Namazu again. He's not heavy, but good God, it's the smell. Glad we finally have learned what happened to him, but did we really need to stir up all that trouble to do so? I didn't think to include bribes when I was calculating our budget for this trip. I've never laid eyes on the sacred treasures of Eorzea. My heart fair trembles with excitement at the thought. You're free to wait here while I speak with the relevant official, but if you would rather wait for Gosetsu outside the barracks, we can go together. I wouldn't pass the Imperials to try something again, so mayhap it would be best if Lise, Lyra, and I joined you. Alright, but what about Kyoto? I will keep an eye on him at the time being. We can release him after you return with Gosetsu. He will doubtless have some choice words to say to the little fellow. Sorban, mayhap it would be prudent to prepare your ship for our immediate departure. As you wish. Everything is in order? Then let us be off. The Kesigumi barracks are to the north. No more lies, no more betrays. Yes, yes, I swear by all the kami in creation. You need not worry. I will not let him out of my sight. In fact, I might have some more questions of my own. Talking tortoises, talking catfish, I tell you, it is when the bears start talking that you need to worry. That, my friend, spells the end of civilization as we know it. So you have lions and tortoises. Yeah. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Alright. And then we're gonna run. Oh, we're not gonna run. We are a lazy lady. We're just gonna go like this. This is a bit fancy for a barracks, don't you think? Hope Hancock is as good as his word. This is the Sekisugumi barracks. See that you acquit yourself with propriety. You like that character? Hancock? I must ask that you wait here. You may be assured this will not take long. Is it really going to be as simple as he says? Do you think? No. No, it will not. He said it wouldn't take long, right? Because this feels a bit long to me. Calm down, Lise. Everything's gonna be alright. Much as I hate to admit it, I share Hancock's dim view of government officials and their supposed incorruptibility. From what I've gleaned of the Far East, they're probably exchanging lengthy pleasantries. There seems to be a correct way to do everything here. Bribery being no exception, I say we leave them to it, right, Lyra? What's my opinion on implementing Hikili natively in WoW, the rotation helper? I think it's fine if you don't really want to learn how to play a particular class, but if you want to learn how to play a particular class, I think it is not as helpful because it kind of makes it a crutch so you don't learn it. You know, it's like when you're trying to memorize something and you have like a cheat sheet and you constantly keep looking down at it and going like this instead of just like memorizing it. I hope Hancock is as good as his word. Right. Everything's fine. Probably. I mean, it can be as bad as the last time we stood around waiting for something to happen. We're gonna go rescue him, aren't we?
How about you?
Oh.
Was that? That was Gosetsu. I'm sure of it. He's in trouble.
Lise, wait! I suppose we should follow her then.
He was probably just like being shown out and having a little bit of fun.
Victory to the samurai!
See, he was just having fun.
How many is that now? 10 in a row?
Kazetsu!
He doesn't look like a prisoner.
This is a surprise! What in blue blazes are you three doing here?
I'm looking for you.
I could ask you the same thing. We've been looking all over for you, and then I suddenly heard you screaming.
It would seem there has been a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
Am I gonna get this explanation?
So, in summary, you started a brawl with some off-duty Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekisagumi, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
10 bouts for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one.
And what about the bribe?
And with that, I'm free to go, yes?
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations. Circumstances notwithstanding, my lord, we are honored and grateful to have witnessed firsthand the skill of a Doma samurai.
Ah. And we had just concluded negotiations. I gather my assistance was not required.
How awkward. Oh, we have to pick this one. Okay, so this is an upgrade. Okay. How do I use these anyways? Is it like... Why is that red? Does that need to be repaired or something? Meh, whatevs. 'Tis rare to have the opportunity to study the swordsmanship of a master, much less spar with him. 'Twas not for naught, at least. Our friend in the Sekisagumi is willing to consider this an investment of sort, a payment against future misunderstandings. Like chasing us? To be honest, I wish I had seen that fight. Just when I thought I've heard everything. I must apologize that you endured such trials and tribulations in search of me. There's no need for that. You had no way of knowing we would come looking for you. You were after a ship to take you to Doma, yes. It just so happens we have found a willing captain. Truly? What fortune! We will tell you about it all. We will tell you all about it back at the company offices. Alphino and Totaro are waiting for us there. That's good. Yes, we are going inside. Kusetsu, thank the 12 you are unharmed. As you can see, Master Alphino, I am the very picture of health. You, vile fiend, malevolent trickster. How kind the kami are to grant me vengeance so soon. But first I demand you return the coin you so villainously embezzled from me. You have every right to be angry, good sir. Gladly I would return to you your coin, had I not been forced to repay certain gambling debts beforehand. Setting that matter aside for the moment, where is Lady Agiri? Was she not traveling with you? For a time, but we parted ways some while ago. Better to improve our chances of finding Lord Hien. Lord Hien? Forgive me, I have yet to explain. Lord Hien is the heir to Doma's throne, and our master. He was a passionate voice for the cause of the Doman liberation, and when we learned of the Emperor's death, it only grew louder. So you seized upon the opportunity and rose up to reclaim your freedom, only for your hopes to be dashed when Xenos led his army unto your lands. The Crown Prince was a merciless foe. Against him and the might of the 12, we had no chance. Once Lord Hien understood this, he bade Yugiri to take to the sea with as many of our people as possible. He, however, would stand and fight that they might have more time to escape. I remained by his side as well, and together we carried our doomed war. And then, one day, in a fierce battle, we were separated. I knew not what became of him, only that he was beyond the Empire's reach, and that to find him, I would need Yugiri's aid. The situation grows more perilous by the day, for the new viceroy, Yotsuyu, is a black-hearted villainess who delights in the torment of our people. There is naught she would not do to further her pursuit of Lord Hien. Thank you. I believe that makes matters a good deal clearer. It should please you to learn that we are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front in resuming their efforts to overthrow the Imperial oppressors. Then allow me to join you. My inquiries here bore no fruit, hence my desire to return to Authard. Once there, I can lead you to the headquarters in Yanxia, or is it Yangsha, where we shall all be reunited with Yugiri. Mayhap not all. Alphina's talents would seem better applied here in Kugane, working closely with Totaro and Hancock to feed us intelligence. There's a Garlean embassy just down the road after all. Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence. I should be glad to accompany you all as a soldier in the field, so to speak. Come now, brother. A competent commander assigns his soldiers the tasks best suited to them, as you of all people should know, and you are so very good at espionage and intrigue. For all we must serve, each in our own way. Very well. It would seem my place is here. Sarban is waiting at the pier. Have fun, you lot. Okay, by the pier. Fairy ducks. Nope. Alfino can hold his own in a fight, but he is plainly better suited to more cerebral tasks. Surely I'm not alone in thinking that. This one's smaller than the Misery. A lot smaller. Aha, a Kojin captain, a fine choice. Only Confederate sailors rival their knowledge and skill. I've been waiting for you, my friends. All preparations have been completed, and my ship awaits its passengers. Shall we depart without further delay? Yeah. Remember, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, turtles in a half shell, turtle power. If you insist. Yep, I insist. We didn't get very far.
I remember the water, how it turned crimson in the morning sun.
Looks like a dog's head.
A shimmering sea of rubies, stretching from horizon to horizon. You could almost believe it went on forever. But beyond that red expanse lay a land in turmoil. On the shores of Othard, our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
Right, did we, like, fully get there? Somewhere out there, across the water, is Yagiri and Gosetsu's homeland. Woe betide any enemy foolish enough to attack by sea. Now, if the Garleans were to bring their airships, on the other hand... The Hingans built this island as a bulwark against invasion, and filled it with enough cannon to sink an armada. How wide and beautiful she is, the Ruby Sea, filled with promise and adventure and treasures. How many wonderful treasures. Now, in order to reach the shores of Othard, you will need to cross the resplendent waters you see before you. However, this is easier said than done. To set forth without making the necessary preparations is to invite the Confederacy to claim your vessel, and your life should you resist. But this fate can be avoided by paying the Ruby Tithe, thereby earning you the blessing of the Pirate Lords. So, let us go greet them. Our destination is to the west. That doesn't look very far to me, Lara. Why don't we just jump in and swim for it? I've had my fill of boats. An excellent idea. I think you shall find the water to your liking. I'll use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the isle. Wait, are you seriously gonna go swim? You dumbass. somewhere over that way. Right, this should be easy and a good way to loosen up before the next fight, whenever it comes. 20 Gil says I beat you there. I mean, like, you kind of just took off. Of course she's going to beat us. Not that I have anything against the occasional dip in the ocean, but to dive in on a whim is a bit... Oh, but spirit you two have to delight in the simple joy so readily. I didn't have a choice. Not bad. We'll call it a draw. Ah, there you are. I trust you enjoyed yourselves? Follow me, my friends. The one with whom we must speak is a man named Tansui. Alright, so up the rock, I suppose. Tools? Oh, these are nice and expensive. That'll be good. What else can I buy? Weapons. Alright, nothing interesting. See, but this is... I thought we wanted to talk to him. 72 to the west. Yeah, we're just gonna do that real fast. Oh wait. Why? We're just gonna get on this. Why are we walking? I wonder, laments and pirates have been known to say things like "arr," but surely pirates on the other side of the world would use different expressions, "arr" or "arr," perhaps? Doma's position on the Confederacy could best be described as one of guarded acceptance. They are pirates, aye, but they adhere to a code and are a stabilizing force in the Ruby Sea. Oh, my clothes are mostly dried. They're still a bit clingy. Still, no regrets. This one is Tansui. Come, introduce yourselves. Alright, we will stand here, respectable distance. I fear you have the advantage of me. Most honorable and esteemed Lara Tiatu, I am Tansui, a humble mate who serves at the pleasure of the Confederacy's captain. As you are in the company of the Shellback, I presume we have business to discuss. I will just keep going. You wish to pay the Ruby Tithe, yes? With your gil, perhaps? It's just as well. Foreign currencies are in demand these days. Or with your gil. I would pay their passage to Othard. Does this sum meet with your satisfaction? The sea has been quite That's true, says Light. I cannot say with confidence that you would reach your destination safely, unless you tripled it. Do you take me for a fool? I know the price, as do all. Alas, we live in interesting times, as you come from Kugani. I should think I need not tell you that. The shadow of war looms. The wise and the cautious shirk our waters, and our customs. And the foolhardy sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning... Sir, you've got to come quickly. Bastards are at it again. I tried to convince them to stop, but they weren't having it. Very well. I will be there shortly. A proposition. Your comrades strike me as a worthwhile investment. I would not hear men name me a cat before Coben. So I shall consider their tithe paid, not for what they have done, but for what I expect they will do. Not sure what to make of that man, but at least the matter of our tithe seems is settled for now. What was that he and the other pirate were talking about? Maybe we ought to go and have a look. Yeah, that's why we didn't have to pay the full tithe, the triple tithe. We're going over to there. All right. Whee! Whee! See, even the bird goes whee! Oh, yeah. To the north. Well, okay. We just need to get around this. Looks like on the map it's just kind of here. Oh, sorry, my dudes. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. Bonus supplied? What's that mean? Wait, why are they over there?
Gentlemen, I'm told you are most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pilot. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Oh, hey, he's red.
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least. If we take any action to hinder the safe passage of an Imperial vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
Where'd he go?
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats. Besides, what ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own. Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat, and the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds!
Looks crazy eyes there.
She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soroban and put to sea at once!
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
Alright, so the Ruby Toll is just nothing. Doma is but one of many provinces under Imperial control, filled with people who have had to find ways to cope with the bitter reality. So they don't really care what happens to Doma. I refuse to believe that. What are we waiting for? Come, Soroban cannot have gone far. Though now that I think on it, it is passing strange that he left without warning. Mayhap he did not wish to be seen by his Kojin brethren. I doubt he would have thought to leave us behind, but nonetheless, it may be prudent to return to his ship, or at least to the Confederate encampment. Yes, I guess. Go a little boop. Wait, can we only boop one way? Nope, nope, we almost got it. There we go. I'm sure he has his reasons for his odd behavior, and I should very much like to hear them. Trust requires honesty. Ha, I told you he would not abandon us. Oh good, he's still here. Oh, my friends, 1,000 pardons. As you may have guessed, I was reluctant to be seen in your company by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our allegiances as a whole. Do you understand? Kami be praised. Too often are shell less quick to judge all Kojin for the deeds of one. Right then, now that our business with Tensui is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. Yeah, let's see. Any of these look good? That's like an ugly copper. Oh, that's better. That's like piratey. Brown piratey. So okay, I like that. And I like that, but I think we're gonna go with piratey. I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. Oh, that reminds me, Lara. Would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less we are to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. Oh, we probably have to do a blue one to be able to fly here later. Yep. Okay. You, yes, you. Do you know of the Ruby Price? The fortress in the middle of the Ruby Sea from which the Bakufu soldiers survey the surrounding waters? The other day, we found one of their men stowed away on a ship we confiscated. With a bit of coaxing, he eventually confessed to doing some underhanded trading with the Red Kojin on behalf of his superior. Seems he thought he could avoid paying the Ruby Tithe by hiding aboard someone else's ship, but no one gets away with crossing our waters free of charge. As such, I am looking to track down his superior of his and have him compensate us. If I try to sail to the Ruby Price and look for him myself, however, I'll be blasted to smithereens before I can even make halfway there. Do you go in my stead? There's a man by the way of Ikuraga there. He is an old friend and should be able to identify who our captive's superior is. Okay, that's a little much, but I'll try. We have to swim back, don't we? What we do to be able to fly later, right? Oh, we'll want to get that eventually too. And there's a chocobo. Should we just try and go chillin'? Ah, yes, just the one of the other day one of the soldiers deserted base. I suspect he is the man Yasui is after. Trade with foreign countries is strictly prohibited in our nation. The man, upon learning his subordinate disappeared, feared he would be caught and turned tail and ran. If what you told me is true, he likely went northwest of here to seek asylum with the Kojin of the Red. I'm tempted to go after this man myself. Alas, that would require me receiving the necessary authorization, which could take days. Please, track him down and arrest him in my stead. If he resists, feel free to kill him. Oh my gosh. Now what? Over there. Now we have to go back? You guys don't have like a... You know, like email? You just like text each other this information? I swear all this stuff's just to like force you to get more playtime in by like constantly going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Pretty sure I was talking with a game dev once. She worked on some of... No. Oh, it's another MMO. Skyrim MMO, something like that. She said it actually is a thing they do. Is intentionally like making it back and forth to increase playtime. Because it looks good to the investors who don't like actually understand what's going on. Okay. You know what? We might as well just like keep going all the way there. I mean, I know this ends. Okay, well, okay, we'll do this here and then just keep going. I would have been a fool to agree to go with you, but I'm so close to the Red Kojin settlement, so close to freedom. Oh, I have to kill you now too? Alright, well, chocobo, chocobo! Yeah, we're just gonna keep going north. And get like the aetherite crystal thingy. Because you might as well, right? I don't see any reason why not. I wasn't actually expecting this to be water, though. Okay. Just little fishies. Oh, I see like a tower. It's gotta be over there, right? It's like pretty darn far. Oh. Not there at all. There. Well, we'll just aim for that. Wait, it says it's like... We can't actually get there, can we? Took me a while to realize that that's like... something. Huh. Okay. Well, that's awkward. How do we get out? I feel like we kind of have to go the long way around. This way? Well, we found that at least. I wasn't really meaning to do this, but okay. Maybe we should have aimed for that one instead. Oh well. Okay. Well, we have to go this way to get back to this, and then we're gonna go over to there. So this should take a while, right? A few minutes. Things are moving this time, right? At least it's gonna be like, oh, why are your clothes wet again? I'd be like, well, I went on an adventure and it didn't really, you know, work out that well. So let's not talk about it, okay? Right, no talking. That's what we get for trying to be, you know, smart, work ahead. What? What did I fail? I wasn't even trying to do anything. Well, it seems he forced your hand. Perhaps his death was for the best. I shall send word of all that has happened to Yasui, though I'm not sure he will be happy to hear it. Are you curious to know how to inform him? That, my friend, is a secret. Yeah, I want to know because that's why I'm wondering why you guys had me do this in the first place. Alright, but we're almost done with this. Alright, sup? Oh, you're one of the Ijin from the beach, leaving us already? No need to pay the tithe, like Tensui said. On the other hand, if you were to pursue our wares and find anything to your liking, we would gladly sell it to you for a fair price. Whee! Even if we need not fear the Confederacy, there is no telling what manner of Imperial presence we will find waiting for us. We must be careful. What are we standing around for? Did you not hear what Tensui said? The Viceroy must be stopped. Next stop authored. Andoma, we're coming, Yagiri. You have spoken with the Confederates up above, then. Excellent. If you're ready to depart, we may do so at any time. All aboard. Then let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isari. Wait, Tensu said the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages, did he not? Should Isari chance be the village in question, we could instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore some distance away. Very well. I know just the place. Is that where we just tried to go? I swear, if that's where we just tried to go. No, okay. Whew. Good. It would seem silly to swim all the way here. At least this time. A long last time, return to my homeland. Steady bearings? I know it can be difficult when you're on the water. Here we are. I am reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe I fulfilled the terms of our agreement. That you have my deepest thanks, Sorbonne. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you are much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best, and hope that we shall meet again. Goodbye. So we finally arrived in Othard. What we need to do now is, liberate Doma. Ah, yes, that. Look, daunting though it is, we do have one thing in our favor, the element of surprise. Unlike in Garabanya, the Imperials don't know we're here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage, considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Domain Liberation Front will even up the odds a bit, but before all that, we need to see if this is the fishing village Tensui was talking about. It may well be. I smell ceruleum on the breeze. Did that make us afraid?
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very dark. What I wouldn't do for a drink.
You can barely hear her. What the hell?
Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Kojin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, It wouldn't do to simply take you at your word.
Shoot her.
Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you.
That's
Next, I
awful.
want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
Stop and think for a moment. If you go charging in now, every one of those villagers is as good as dead.
They already are.
We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
Wow. That was crazy. You heard him. Let's go. I hate it as much as you. Maybe even more. Every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but what's done is done. Gethatsu Gamble may have gifted us time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at the distant tower. Yes? For want of a better idea, I say we do just that, while taking care to avoid the Imperials. Okay, does that mean we should not go? No, there's like nothing really there. I think we're going to try to aim for that now. I just want to attune. Yeah, I see a Japan. Yeah, lots of swimming in this zone. Remember when we couldn't swim at first? Or maybe that was just because it was like rushing water. I don't really know. But either way, meh. There's like another one down there. She's right. This is not like the Reach. This is worse. They were defenseless. We seem to have evaded their patrol so far. What is that tower anyway? I've never seen anything like it. According to my map, we are on Onokoru. The tower is known as Heaven on High, a mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. Oh gods, listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Alphino. Next thing you know, I'll be saying things like, as you are doubtlessly aware, or, as what I was just thinking there, according to my research... Anyone who, like, magic school bus, anyone? Over there? Do you see it? It's dead. It doesn't look like it's been dead long. Whoever did this, they're a good shot. I can't see a single stray arrow. Well, someone's hungry. Wait, that wasn't either of you two, was it? Calm down. We have nothing to do with... Wait, what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably not. No. Time to run, Lise. So we save our strength for anything that gives chase. You too, Lyra. I think we killed their friends and now we're gonna kill them. I mean, that's just like intensely mean. just gonna beat you up. That went better than expected. Just imagine that taking us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that the people at the tower know how to defend themselves. You have to. Share an island with these things. And all we need to do is convince them to help us. So that's the way of it. Oh, there's a settlement here, and they've even got their own aetherite. Wait a minute, I've seen that center before. It was when we met with Tansui. That means this place belongs to... Oh. What to sell stuff. There's no mistaking that design. It has to be them. It seems we have found a Confederate settlement, mayhap even their headquarters, judging by the size of this place. Go Setsu Beta seek out the Confederacy for aid and succor, the same self-confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they're unlikely to ask us for the tithe. Agathis. Alright, so we'll leave this for here. It's starting to look a little bit early, but that's okay. We made it to our goal, which was to attune. Okay, and there's a chocobo. No, that's a skywatch. The chocobo is over here. Falcon Porter. Oh, never mind. Gone. Oh, okay. Yeah. We don't need any of that. Yeah, I guess we'll just chill here. So yeah, that would be it for tonight, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back on Friday, hopefully with keys. So last week we didn't do keys because Beto was on late. He actually wound up not coming on at all, and so I just didn't want to just stream. He just kind of sitting there. So, yeah, we should be doing that. It should be fun. I hope everyone has a great rest of your week, and I will see you on Friday. Bye, guys. Alright, let's see who to send everyone off to. We could do... Oh, look who wakes up just in time to the end of stream. Oh, precious little cutie witty. Alright, we're gonna raid Grandma. And I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.